I'm very anxious for the upcoming season. We should be very strong. We've got a lot of returning talent, and we have a lot of incoming freshmen and a junior college transfer that should be very strong for us as well. It'll be a real exciting time. Some changes will be taking place, and some of the things that have been in the past will remain to be. So I'm very anxious to get started. The MIAA, anytime we talk with a recruit, that's one of the main things that we hit on. It's your best friend, it's your worst enemy. The MIAA is so tough. The top 3 teams in our conference were in the top 11 in the country, and the teams that were down from that, we had 3 of them that were tied for that 4th place spot. We had the next 4 were tied below that, so the conference is always very strong, very tough. One of the big goals that we've talked about through the season and through spring is we want to be in the top 25. And I think with the talent that we have returning and with the players that we have coming in, it's definitely doable. This is a festival year, and so it changes the dynamics of our schedule a little bit. We'll play each of our conference teams twice, so a home and an away each. And it puts us at an advantage because, again, with the top talent that we have in the conference, if you split, if you take down one of the big dogs, you're in the top 25. And so for us, I think it's a prime time and it's doable. I've been a head coach in the past, and I'm obviously an assistant. So you wear different hats based on the role that you are to play for the position that you're in. So it will be nice to put on the head coaching hat again. I'm anxious to see how the players are going to respond to my personality as a coach, as a head coach, because obviously it's a little bit different as an assistant than it is as a head, and see how the offense that we run, how they respond, and how they continue to compete. So I'm very anxious to see how that's going to transpire. Again, because it's a festival season, it's a little bit different. The only non-conference competition that we have will be in those first 2 opening weekends. We travel up to Rockhurst, and Rockhurst had a very strong season last year. I think it's one of the best that Tracy's had in a very long time. And we open up with Rockhurst. They've got the returning not only freshman of the year for their conference, for their region, but she was the Division II freshman of the year. So she's going to be tough to beat, and it happens to be his daughter too, so that makes it fun. We will also play Finley, and they did really well last year, so we'll have a couple of really high competition matches, and then a couple that we're hoping to get some wins. The second weekend we travel out to Colorado Springs. Former Gorilla, Chrissy Elder, is the head volleyball coach out there, and she's acquired a very strong assistant coach out of the Kansas City area, the club systems, so I know she's going to be very, very strong, and so that competition will be exciting. And they've also got Adams State on our schedule for us to play, and they've been very talented in the country as well. So we've got a little bit of a mix of nationally qualified or close to being nationally qualified competition, and then some that are, like everybody else, they're fighting to get up there too. So that in the mix should put us in a good position to get started in that conference schedule. She was a big offensive point scoring person for us in this past fall, and we're trying to step up her defense as well. As you know, with volleyball, there are 3 ways to score points: with kills, with blocks, and with aces, and she can get the job done on the offensive side with kills, and we'd like her to step up her blocking game and become a big wall at the net. And she's taken to that really well, and I think she's excited to compete. It's a hard question because they've all improved. You watch the improvements that they make as far as their fitness in the weight room and on the court, running sprints and doing some of their other conditioning work. And so you see improvements there, and you hope that translates then over onto the court also. Some of the offensive pieces that we've put into play and defensive changes that we've made have been exciting to watch take place over the spring as well. One that really stands out in my mind is Amy Wood. She will be a senior defensive specialist. She was a junior college transfer, and when I saw her play and we were in the recruiting process with her, saw some great things out of her, and we're hoping that those things are now going to come out this coming fall. She did a nice job through the spring, and like I said, looking for some big things from her. Our other seniors, Ashley Bell and Haley Gregory, Paula Okrutna, those ladies have all stepped up and they've done a nice job developed and expanded their role so that way they can step into whatever position we need. We'll be heavy on the middle side this year, and one of the things that I really liked when I came in to work with Coach Ebe is that it's not necessarily traditional. We don't have to go with what's always been done as far as textbook offensive style. So we may run with a 3 or maybe even a 4 middle offense this year because we have the assets and the people to do it. The sophomore class is one of our bigger classes as well, and we've seen a lot of improvement there. Hope Joyner has really honed in on her volleyball brain, volleyball IQ. She's making some good swings, and she's utilizing that power to the best of her ability. Maggie Heiberger has done a nice job in that arena as well. Taylor Wright has taken on multiple position changes. She's looking at setting. She's also looking at being a left-right side hitter, so she's taken that with in full stride, and she's doing a nice job. So we're really excited to see what kind of a role she'll play with us. In the junior class, Haley Hansford's returning for us as a setter, and we're hoping that she continues to pull through and lead her team as the quarterback, through this fall, and I think she's going to do a nice job as well. Oh goodness, we have 6, so it's hard to say who's really going to step up. It'll be a challenge at the beginning. One that I'm really looking for some big things is Ari Crittleton. She's a middle from the Kansas City area and has done a nice job in her club seasons. I've been watching her since she was 15. Very talented. She's got a great slide. She blocks for points. I think she's someone who's going to be a big threat right away. In the left-right side hitter position, we've got 3 that are coming, actually 4 that are coming in. One's a junior college transfer from Neosho County Community College. Lexi Fulgham is a lefty, and so I think she'll do a nice job on the right side, and she has the potential to do some good things. Shantanae Addison, Chandler Templin, and Cassidy Barnard are 3 hitters that are coming in on that left-right side position as well, and each has big strengths in their own way, and so to see who's going to step up and really grasp that position, it's going to be fun. It'll be a battle. And then we've also got another setter coming in Carolina Van Buskirk, and she did a nice job through camp this summer, and we're excited to see how she does as well. One of the things when I came in that impressed me very much so was just the general respect that our players exude. Whenever they see other professors, they see staff members, the politeness is there, that courtesy, that common courtesy is there. And I think professors have found that they enjoy having volleyball players in the classroom, and so I definitely hope that that stays in place. The volleyball team here has always been academically strong, and we want to make sure that that's the main overall objective. Yes, we're here to play ball. And yes, we're here to get our education, but education has got to be the big focus. The other's an added benefit that you get to do along the way. I would say, as far as one of the big traditions that we have that's happened since I was here, was they always sing the fight song before every match. Home or away, does not matter, but we know the fight song, and they sing it loud and they sing it proud, and so I hope that one does stay in place too. And so it's always a battle watching the freshmen try to get the words and try to get the beat and try to get the rhythm, but they pick it up, and I just love it. It just gives you goosebumps. Oh gosh, as far as like new traditions, my teams in the past, I mean, they've been real similar to what we have here already. I mean, academics is a big push, the respect, the courtesy. We're going to continue with the community service. That's always been a big piece. With past guerrilla teams here with volleyball, and I hope that that continues to stay as well. But I want the players to have some insight, and I want them to have some, I guess, decision-making on what we want this new program to be, I guess, under me. It's their program, it's our program, so they're going to have some input on that as well. Coach Harris has been phenomenal this spring and this summer. She does bring a wealth of knowledge as a 2-time All-American. Anytime you watch that woman play, you are just amazed because she's a competitor, she's a beast, and she just brings it out every single day, every single practice. And you see it in the work that she does with our players as well. Not only was she a gifted athlete, but she's got the ability to teach and train, and she's excited to teach and train. So you're only as good as the staff that you have, and that includes the players, it includes the trainers that you have with you as well. And she's very good. She enjoys coaching. You can tell that her heart is in it, and she's going to be strong.